morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video with Thick Whips. Feels so weird to say that. I'm not used to it yet. We'll get used to it. Thick Whips, a little bit of rebranding going on. I think it's for the better. But you guys, you see the thumbnail, you see the title. I think you know where we're heading with this. A lot of you already know that this is coming. We're pretty much done with this build. This car is basically back to stock. Well, not stock. It still has full bolt-ons. It's just not tuned. Took off the catless downpipe. Sold the wheels, sold a lot of different stuff on it because I was getting ready to sell it. And things are progressing fast. As you know, we have the new daily coming soon, and I think I've decided on the next project. I'm pretty sure I've figured out exactly what project I want to do next, and this week I think I'm gonna go look at one, and more than likely I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. But let me just first say that this M2 has been an absolute amazing car. Super fun to own. If I had like a house with an actual garage and more space, I would totally hang on to this car. And in the future, maybe I'll buy another one when I do have more room. But it has been an absolute blast and pleasure to own and work on this car. It is such a unique and fun platform. It's by far the most fun car that I've ever owned personally, especially in the manual. Super fun. Whomever is getting this exact car next, you are stepping into a fantastic platform. And this thing, in my opinion, is just done right. As far as the modifications that are going with this car that are currently on it, it has a suspension, it has the M4 seats in it, it has the digital display race wheel, it has all of the bolt-ons, so full bolt-ons. I never took any of those off. The only thing I took off was the catless downpipe, but this car is perfectly set up right now. It's daily drivable, it looks really good, it's still pretty quick, it's got all of the bolt-ons. It's a super fun car to own. With the way that I had it set up before, it was just way too aggressive. All the carbon fiber, the wheels, everything, it was way too low to the ground. When I had all that stuff on it before, it just really wasn't very economical. You couldn't daily drive it. And with it being set up like this, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to sell it because anyone can drive this to work every day or get errands done. I've been driving it for the past couple weeks like this, and it's awesome. I love it. I'm enjoying it so much more in this form than I was when it was like fully loaded with all the carbon on it. To be honest with everyone, like, this isn't a for sale video. I'm not gonna make a for sale video. I'm literally just gonna go off and sell it. The only place that I advertise my cars being for sale are gonna be on Instagram. So if you guys wanna follow me, here's my Instagram tag right here. You guys will see when this car goes up for sale based on that. I'm heading to the dealer for the new car, the new build, the new project this week. And depending on what we work out, I might be trading this in to that dealership for the new car, just for like down payment on the new car. I don't quite know how I'm gonna do it. I might be privately selling it. I would definitely get more money if I privately sold it. But when you privately sell something, it's a lot of work, man. I've sold quite a few cars now privately, and it's just, there's a lot of answering emails, a lot of back and forth, and sometimes it's just easier to go to a dealer and trade it in and be done with it. When people say time is money, it is very true. Your time is money, and for me personally, I don't want to waste a bunch of time going back and forth with people, haggling, and trying to weave out the people who are serious and not serious and showing the car to different people. For me, it's a little bit easier to just take that few $1,000 loss and get rid of the car and move on to the next thing so I can start making money again on the next project. So I guess this video is more of a send-off video, just so you guys know that, you know, I don't know how many more videos the M2 is going to be in. We're probably nearing the end here, depending on what happens at the dealership this week. But I do want to thank you guys for being a part of the M2 build. It has been an absolute dream, absolute blast owning this car. The next project, you guys, is going to be it's gonna be crazy. I'm basically challenging myself to take the next project to a different level. A totally different style build than I've been doing, and I think it's going to be super entertaining and a lot of fun. Got a lot of companies on board, and the daily content. I'm telling you guys right now, get stoked for the daily content too, because the daily driver is going to be such a dope platform. Totally different for this channel, totally different for what I'm used to doing, but I think that you guys are going to enjoy it. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. But the tried and true builds that we do on this channel will remain. I will continue to do projects, and that is what the next car that is replacing this is going to be. But this car has been an absolute blast to own, you guys. If you are in the market for an M2, highly suggest checking the N55 version out. If you don't want to stretch your cash too far, you can get these for relatively cheap, man. They're dipping into the 30s. 40s and 30s. I don't really know what I'm gonna price this thing at if I do decide to sell it privately. Chances are this car is gonna go to the dealership and just be a trade-in, because it's gonna be a lot easier for me. It's actually been quite enjoyable just having the car car like this. I've been able to get everything done, run my errands, and not hit things all the time. And it's quieter, it's not super loud. Catless downpipe doesn't smell all the time. It looks really good. It's like very OE plus right now. Either way, whoever ends up with this car, man, you're getting an awesome package. This thing is set up perfectly for really anyone, the enthusiast, someone who wants to take it to car shows, someone who just wants to drive it, someone who wants to daily it. This thing, it's perfect. Right now, it is in its perfect form for all of that. I do want to thank you guys for being a part of this journey with the M2. It has been such a blast building this car and working on it and driving it and making the videos. It truly is one of the most special cars, I think personally, that BMW has built. And if you guys ever find yourself in the position to own one, I'm all about it. Go for it. You will not be disappointed. This car is absolutely sick. It's funny because I still have all of the 328 videos up on this channel, and I still get comments to this day like, well, why would you build a 328? Like, what a waste of money. People don't understand, like, we built an entire business, this entire platform, all of these subscribers was built on an F30 328. That 328 and that content started something that allows me to afford all of these different projects. And not to mention that 328 started something special for me, and that's this channel, and that's you guys, and that's being able to hone my craft as a videographer and make these films as a YouTuber. If you are passionate about something in life and anyone ever tells you it isn't worth it, do not listen to them. Do not listen to them one bit. What's worth it to you may not be worth it to them. But if I didn't build that 328, if I did not start this whole YouTube channel with that 328, we would not be here. And I would not be in the position to own these cars and be able to work on these cars and have built the business relationships that I have built with the different companies that I now work with. Dude, I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate to have gone with my gut and built that 328 when all the haters said, you're wasting your time, that car is worthless, do not build a 328, no one's gonna watch. Well, apparently a few people did. The thing is, you guys, you never know where your passions or your hobbies or a project is going to take you when you have that focus. When you are focused on just doing you and just going after the things that you want in life, you can obtain anything. You can accomplish literally anything. And I'm saying that right now to you guys because I want you to remember this talk. I want you to remember that we sat here with this M2 and had this conversation when I came up from a 328 to an E93 to an M2. Watch what comes next. Watch what we do down the line. Watch what happens in a year and in 2 years. I will forever be grateful and humbled by the fact that I get to do this for a living. It is so special to me and I love it so much, and that's why I just continue to do it regardless of what anyone says. If someone had told me 2 years ago, it's only been 2 years, which is crazy, it feels like it's been a lifetime. If someone had told me 2 years ago when I started building that 328 that it was gonna bring these kind of business relationships, this kind of audience, these kind of cars and experiences into my life, I would have said you were absolutely out of your mind. But it did, you guys, and it brought me so much more than that, and I had so many people telling me that I was wasting my time, so many people hating on what I was doing, so many people telling me that I would never get to where I am now. You guys, in life, it is all about putting your blinders on and just going after the things that you want. When you get older, you start to realize that life is incredibly short and nothing is promised. And no one out here is gonna make anything happen for you. It is entirely up to you. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, you guys, or whatever it is that you wanna do, no matter how large the task may seem, just start inching towards that. Whether it's just one step or a giant leap, or you're just full gas running after it, just do something. Start working towards that goal. Anyways, you guys have been so awesome. Old subscribers, new subscribers, all of you, thank you for being a part of this build. We are gonna be moving on to the next one very soon. If you guys wanna keep up with me when I do end up selling this car, hop onto my Instagram, give me a follow, and you will see it posted on there, if anything. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, please, start going after the things that you are scared to go after. Start putting yourself in situations where you are forced to change. Start getting uncomfortable. Start making the moves towards those dreams that you have that maybe you're just a little bit afraid to start going after. Just start. Just start. One little step forward, in that direction. Nobody is great at everything right out of the gate. You're gonna have to learn, but that's the exciting part about it. You get to build yourself as a human being and become a better version of who you are. All right, that's enough rambling. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, comment down below, like this video, hit that bell notification, and just like that, this video's over, and we're out. Bye, M2.